Hi, my name is Jacquelyn Roy, and I am a superstar director with Scentsy Wickless Products. And I wanted to share with you my Scentsy journey. I signed up December 7th of 2007 after my husband pretty much convinced me to sign up. My sister-in-law, Allison Dahlke, had signed up for Scentsy the month before, and I had been to a party. I saw that really anyone could sell it. It was pretty easy. It kind of sells itself. And I hosted a party at my work. At the time, I was an ICU nurse, and I just graduated school. My husband and I lived super paycheck to paycheck. We would have $50 in our account before we got paid again, and we ate a lot of ramen noodles and hamburger helper, and a lot of you guys can probably relate to that. And my husband was in nursing school, so our finances were pretty tight, and we didn't know anything different. We were happy, or we are happy, and we're happy. But whenever I told my husband about this, and I did about a $700 basket party up at the hospital, my husband said you should really do this, and I ended up signing up. And that's where my Scentsy journey began. When I first started, it was just because our money was so tight. You know, we lived in a small 700 square foot apartment, and any extra income was awesome. And we love to travel. So I figure, well, if we can make some extra money, then maybe we can use this to travel. We got engaged on the mountains. We got married on the beaches. So for us, traveling is kind of it pulls our heartstrings. So that's why I signed up. Well, then after being in Cincy for about 2 years, I more than doubled my nursing income, and I realized that there was something huge here that I needed to keep pursuing. So I went part time up at work, and then a couple months later, I ended up quitting. And I still keep my license up, so I did not go to school just to get a license that I will never use. I might use it again someday. I don't know. But I pursued Scentsy full time from then on out, and I love it. I'm so passionate about it. Since then, my why changed after I quit my nursing job. We got pregnant with our first son, Jackson, in 2011, and he's now 2.5 years old. And my why then for continuing to make Scentsy work is because I wanted to stay and raise him. And I wanted to be able to fully support our family and also raise my own son. And then fast forward a little bit later, and I just had a baby. His name's Lincoln, and he is 6 months old now. He was born in September of 13. And so I have two little boys now. So my why now for doing Scentsy is so I can stay at home, raise them. And my husband actually just works a few days a month at the hospital. He stays home and helps me. He watches the kids so I can go do meetings and work my Scentsy. And it's a good partnership that we have. But this is our business, not just my business. And Scentsy has given us so many opportunities. And I love that my husband and I both get to raise our sons and run our own business, so we work our own hours, and absolutely love it since he completely pays for everything and more. And we've been able to save. And this year, my why has changed just a little bit more. I want to buy a dream house. I want to buy a lot in this neighborhood that we really want and build our dream house on it. And we are almost completely out of debt except for our mortgage. Um, so we said once we got everything paid off except for our mortgage, then that's when we would buy land and build. And we are almost there. So this will be our year 2014. But that's our Cincy journey. And I don't know if any of you that are watching this can relate with that, but I am so passionate about this business. And I love sharing the opportunities with others. So whether you want to make a little bit extra, or whether you want a vacation fund or a college fund for your kids, or whether you just, want to be a mom and you need extra income so you can do that. Cincy can do any of that. It can do any of that that you want it to, because really the sky's the limit. And I just am in love with this. And since I joined Scentsy, my journey has changed a little bit in the fact that Scentsy has also brought out two other brands. They brought out a purse and jewelry brand called Grace Adele, and another sister brand called Volata, which is cheese and chocolate fondue. So I have parties with those two, and I also love those brands as well. So my journey started out with a wax and with a Scentsy warmer, and that turned into a dream. Something I never thought would happen is that I get to live to work and not work to live. And I hope that I can help some of you guys do that as well. So that is my Scentsy journey, and thank you for listening to it. And I'm glad I got to share that with you all. Thank you so much.